interesting that Russell and Abandon went to talk to each other at very first.
Yeah.
I poisoned Majora the Sailor.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go talk to Jacob then.
I have a song stuck in my head. What are you shaking your head over?
Why would you be talking about that?
Because I'm distracted, is what I said.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to town.
That would be hilarious. Oh my gosh, suddenly I'm evil.
What would make you trust me?
Okay, totally fair.
This is the second person in a row who I think has tried to get me to say a Mez word, and I'm not falling for it.
I don't know what you mean.
I know that there's like hard sus put on me and Russell for talking immediately. I've known Russell since high school and didn't talk to him at all last game until the end, so I felt really bad.
First things first, I'm the realest.
How dare you?
Roll.
Not me.
I'm convinced that Jacob is the chef, Storyteller. Are there any other chefs who want to come out?
Yeah,
I
hard
do
claim.
want to say that I am not mad about it.
You're sure gonna ha-ha when you don't end up on the chopping block anymore.
Nominations are closed. Jacob is not executed, and everyone goes to sleep.
Why would you say that?
Thanks, Dad. Goodbye.
Bye.
Decent enough social read on him, and he seemed good from the conversations I've had with him.
Yeah, I did have social sus on him, but I also don't have any particular reason to be sus on him.
It's okay to be wrong. It's also okay to be dead. Isn't that right,
Oh.
Mark?
Yeah, I look good
Oh,
black
shoot.
and white.
I'm mad at GPS.
I don't think that's gonna go very well, but this could be fun.
Went to Franciscan, a friend of mine said she really wanted to be like a tour guide for the campus because then she would just start saying, "Here at FU, we like to do."
Oh, I want to use
That's
that
hilarious.
somehow.
Speaking of FU, I died!
Oh no!
Hooray!
Tragic.
Rip.
You have to be
Hi,
careful using that outside of the medical field, because medically that means follow-up.
Oh, yeah, that's how I meant. If someone could follow up on my death, figure
It's
out what
interesting
happened.
that Russell and Abandon went to talk to each other at very first.
Yeah, I'm gonna go follow
Right,
them.
talk to
Oh, you got full bluffs? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I got Amnesiac, Mathematician, Pixie.
I didn't realize that was just given straight to you. That's perfect. Okay, cool.
I'm seeing the Grimoire, I see the bluffs.
Oh, duh. That makes sense. All right, perfect. Cool.
I
gonna-
poisoned Majora the Sailor.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go talk to Jacob then, or I'm gonna harass.
Hello.
Yeah, I can't really be super clear yet. Until I trust you.
Until you trust me. What would make you trust me?
I don't know if you could be cleared by someone else.
Oh, well, fine. That seems a bit harsh.
Unless you have some information to give or something.
Well, no, but I do. I don't know. Well, I'm slightly sidetracked, very much so in this. I have a song stuck in my head. What are you shaking your head over?
Why would you be talking about that?
Because I'm distracted, is what I said.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to town.
Okay. I don't think that's gonna go very well, but this could be fun.
Murder
Yeah,
something?
he was talking about songs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, it's probably a joke because that's
It could
how
be a
happened
joke,
last
because
time.
like also it's really fun to just
You
play
never-
around with
you
mesothelioma,
never-
but
But legitimately, you never get
We do-
distracted by a song stuck in your head.
we do love playing with mesothelioma.
Imagine that's the word.
That would be hilarious. Oh my gosh, suddenly I'm evil.
You have mesothelioma.
I think that'd be too hard or too
That would
easy
be.
to happen with how much we
Yeah, with how much the memes going around.
started
Wait, there's memes?
about
Just
yeah mesothely being the disease instead because we talked about it for forever before the game started.
I'll give it 2 for 2, if that's okay. I know that there's like hard sus put on me and Russell for talking immediately. I've known Russell since high school and didn't talk to him at all last game until the end, so I felt really bad. So I was like, let's just break this. So
mine-
I am either the Amnesiac or the Mathematician.
Oh, okay. I'm either the chef or the fisherman.
Okay. If you want to bluff this, up to you. If you were the chef, what number did you get? Okay, totally fair.
Sorry.
Cool. Yeah, I'm glad to answer either direction on questions, but
Anyways,
I'll
So-
keep in touch, and I can.
so
listen
you're
to
you're hard claiming.
hard
You're hard
chef
claiming.
one, and I'll come out with that like at the end of today, just to everyone, because it's chef. It's chef. It is what it is. But
Okay.
I'm trusting you, and I'm trusting Majora at the moment. So we'll
Okay.
see what
Okay.
says. Okay.
Sounds good.
Chat later.
hi, Peter.
Hi.
This is me bluffing as Amnesiac. I'm
I
going to
forgot.
ask.
I gave you that
If
bluff.
yeah, I'm going to ask if my role had anything to do with poisoning.
Oh, I see. And what am I gonna say?
I am going to say that you said I was cold-ish, like more lukewarm, but cold.
Like
And
most
then I
people's
picked-
hearts. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and that I picked Majora for night one.
Okay. Good luck.
Cool. I'm so all by.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yes. Also, I think Bree's going to be weird about me.
Bree's going to be weird about you.
Yeah, because I told her, because we were meeting and I was like, oh, this is fine. And we were talking, and then I said that I was distracted because I had a song stuck in my head, but I didn't know what it was from. And then she just got all funny and left. Do you know what it's like Go the Distance is from?
This is the second person in a row who I think has tried to get me to say a Mez word, and I'm not falling for it.
I don't know what you mean. The song is just really catchy, but I can't picture what it goes to.
This is literally the exact same trick that Jacob used on me the last game.
I wasn't there.
All right, great talk. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye. One of these people I will get, Peter.
Oh my goodness. Alright, we'll bring everyone back to town. Yeah, this is hard on you, huh? Poor thing.
First things first, I'm the realist. I should have been a bard.
I agree.
Oh, well, I ditched you to be on time.
Nominations are now open.
We have or you could have there's one of the roles that if they get nominated and executed, their team loses. If we have a fearmonger.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh, that's true. Have we heard of a fearmonger?
I didn't say a fearmonger picked.
Because yeah, we should hear day one if there was a
Yeah,
pick.
I
So
think they
probably
have
not a
to
fearmonger.
pick.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they have
It
to
says
pick night
each
one.
night choose a player. They had to choose last night if there is one. So we
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
There's
So-
no fearmonger.
So out of the two minions, it's either Serenovis, Widow, or Mez. One of those three is not in game.
Yeah. And we
And
haven't
one
Ever
good
heard of
player.
Widow?
we haven't heard of Widow,
True.
which means it's probably got to be a Mezephiles and a Serenovis.
Yeah, it's
Well, has
almost
anyone
certainly
been
those
mad?
two.
If they were
I have
made
reasons to
mad, they
suspect
might
someone's mad.
want to keep it secret.
But
Yeah,
can they
keep
keep
it
it
secret,
secret
don't
if they're
say
mad? Isn't it
They
kind of the
they can
point?
keep it secret until tomorrow. Like if they come out as mad, they might get killed.
No, I'm saying, has
Yeah.
anyone been adamantly saying no role or anything like that?
Oh,
How
that's
many
true.
People have gotten hard claims.
I know of a
I
hard
do
claim.
want to say that I am not mad about it. I've hard claimed that I am the chef who received the one, because that's what I am.
Okay.
What does that even mean?
It means that
It
he
means
might
there's an
be
evil
Serenovis
person
mad.
sitting next to another evil person.
Or he could be mad about being the chef.
Yeah.
I need you all to hear me when I say that I'm not remotely mad about this.
Okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Thank
You don't have
goodness.
Yeah,
Thank
don't.
goodness.
Yeah, I'm convinced. I'm convinced that Jacob is the chef, storyteller. Are there any other chefs who want to come out?
I'd like to gossip that Jacob is the storyteller, is the storyteller, is the chef.
Wow.
We don't even have a
GPS
gossip.
The GPS would like.
We
to
don't have a gossip. I'm just joking. Or,
Okay.
wait, is there gossip on the script?
No, there's not.
Nope.
No. I was just joking.
Yeah.
Majora would
Yeah.
like to juggle Abandon as the gossip.
We don't have a gossip.
Gonna kick everybody out of their seats.
GPS
Sick.
plays psychopath
no.
and kills Bree.
Second call for
You guys
nominations.
even look at the script.
The
Is there a
rare
Vortex on the
inverse
script?
atheist.
No.
I don't believe so.
There is not. So
Yeah.
You don't need to.
we don't need to execute, but if we have sus on someone, it's reasonable.
We have.
Yeah, I think we shouldn't because we might have a Poe, so we might be losing a lot of people.
So we have
How many
fair.
outsiders have we heard about? 'Cause-
that's-
I have heard
Jacob,
one
you're very
outsider
quiet.
claim.
Sorry,
Okay.
I'm just mumbling to myself.
Yeah, Jacob.
So-
How many outsiders are there supposed to
better.
be?
There's supposed
one,
to
if
be
you-
one, and I've heard
Okay.
of
Put your
one.
mouse in the middle.
Supposed to be one, heard of one, so it's probably not a Pengu.
Yeah.
I have heard of the one.
Okay.
You've heard of the one.
The one.
Final call for nominations, closing in 5.
I think I'm good. I think we're good. I think everything's good.
I think I'm good too, because I'm the chef.
Town is great.
You're really mad about that, aren't you?
Nominations are closed. Jacob is not executed, and everyone goes to sleep.
Why would you say that?
Jacob is not executed.
On night 2, Majora drinks with Tyler to no effect. Abandon targets Father Mark, and Father Mark dies. Father Mark sees that either Abandon or Majora is the big bad, and GPS learns that good is probably winning.
It's okay to be wrong.
I appreciate
So
that.
true. It's okay to be wrong. It's also okay to be dead. Isn't that right, Father
Oh.
Mark?
Yeah, I look good
Oh,
in black
shoot.
and white.
Daggum.
Father Mark, you do look good in black and white, but I'm sorry to see you dead.
I would like to talk to people.
Oh,
Everyone immediately goes off.
Yeah, everyone
Or do
goes
you
to
wanna
talk
chat?
to somebody else,
Yeah.
but like, there it is.
Vicky ignored my.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Doing all right.
Do you you want to tell me some information?
I'm potentially interested in telling you some information.
Okay. I think it would be cool of you to tell me some information.
I think it could be cool of me to tell you some information. I also think it'd be cool of you to tell me some information.
Yeah. So, this is the part of the game I find the most difficult.
Do you want a hard claim or do 3 for 3 or?
I gotta do a 3 for 3.
Okay.
Never the heretic. Well,
Yeah,
I
you
was the
played the
heretic
last game.
well,
last
like
weekend
last
you were the
week.
heretic.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the
And
next
I
time it's come
completely
up.
through that. Yeah. So maybe I don't know, but what can you tell me about your role?
I mean, it's a town role.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're the
I can help.
outsider,
I can
I'm
help
the town.
the good team. Okay. That's all I can say is I can really help the good team.
I mean, what person could do that?
Is your how important is your role in Townsfolk?
I mean, it's got its fair share of perks. Why?
Okay.
Are you trying to
Okay.
get off me?
Maybe, I don't know. But yeah.
I mean, what outsider role is good to offing me?
My outsider role could help the good team by proving that I am who I am. So.
Are you asking because you're the golem?
Yes.
And you were gonna golem me?
Yes.
Well, don't golem me.
Okay, well, tell me who else to golem.
I mean, there's times to golem, and there's times.
Hi.
This is me bluffing Amnesiac day 2. I'm gonna say that I asked you I'm gonna say I picked Russell, and I'm gonna say it had something to do with executions, and I'm getting a warmer.
That's pretty exciting.
The Amnesiac, the kind of thing I'm going for is like almost a devil's advocate kind of thing. But I'm thinking like instead of it protecting Russell or protecting whoever I pick, protecting the neighbors.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Tyler. Yes. Wide.
What?
Indeed.
Oh.
Yeah.
2 for 2. I haven't had a chance to talk to you yet.
Yeah, sure.
I've told Jacob my role, and I've hinted vaguely at my role.
The Fisherman, as I just told GPS. And
Okay.
so the fact that it's you, me, and Quirky is very odd to me, and I'm kind of worried about this corner.
Why do you? What I don't understand. Why being the fisherman is a bad idea here.
It's just that.
He'll probably come out here.
Well, really.
I'm already dead. Already dead.
Jeb Bush. Bro, who's got the feedback?
Jacob.
Jacob, how dare you?
Bro.
Bzzz.
Not me.
Jacob,
clap.
I didn't know they had industrial air conditioning fans in
Look, when
commercial houses.
when I had it over there, people said I was too quiet, and then when I pick it up, there's feedback. What do you want me to do?
Now you're a good level.
Honestly,
what
I
you
could
got
go
now
to sleep
open.
to that sound.
It's in exactly the same place as when people were telling me I was quiet.
Maybe you're in a different place.
I
Brenna
love
says
that.
good night to everybody and that she
Good night,
loves everybody
Bren.
and good luck to
Good night,
everybody,
Bren.
especially the
Good
team
night,
she's rooting
Bren.
for.
And
We seem to have a lot of people who like fishing in this town.
I've heard that as well.
I mean, who doesn't like fishing? I mean, in real life, who would like fishing is my question.
I don't like fishing. But
I don't get the
Okay,
appeal.
buddy.
I only like fishing in video games.
I would like to gossip that there's no
My
fishing
brother-
in park.
My brother does sports fishing in the Brazilian Amazon. Okay, so it's awesome. So
What is sport fishing?
Thoughts on
How can you
You
back to-
go
back
you
to-
go fishing for fun.
yeah,
back
you
to the-
basically
back to the
fish for
game.
peacock bass.
Back to the
And-
game.
and-
What are? Sorry, Will. I do want to talk about like things that are going.
Of course, GPS
No.
would interrupt me.
Yeah,
No bits allowed. Okay,
GPS
we're not here to
sucks.
have fun. We're here to win.
Jordan would like to gossip that GPS is not the fisherman.
We have a gossip death during the day.
Abandon would like Abandon would like to gossip that Majora is not the fisherman as well.
Second call for nominations.
So we all just gonna vibe and just see what happens.
I feel unreasonably confident at the moment. But
Oh, great. Wait, this thing is called Fish Soup 4?
Version 1.
Version 1.
So that I can make
Oh.
new versions. Like, I
Oh,
would probably...
actually, no, that would be Roman numeral 6, actually, not... There's no space between the
the-
V and the I.
It's a
Also,
1.
that's the-
V1.
Yeah, that's what I mean, there's no space, so it looks
That's what-
like 6 in
That's-
Roman numerals.
That's the second time I've heard someone reference the name of the script for
Hi.
Hey, if I'm dead, do my powers still work?
Nope.
Okay, just to make sure. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah,
If
so
you
was
or a
the
loved
old
one
guy
has
on the
contracted
television too.
mesothelioma.
Final
can make
call
a
for
claim.
nominations, closing in 5.
GPS nominates you.
Should I be dramatic?
GPS nominates Yuha. Tell us about it.
Ooh.
I had a very strange conversation with him on day 1. I didn't like it at all. And it felt like he was trying to get me to say a mesothelioma word.
I also had a strange conversation with you, huh?
I've heard that from a
We
few
also
people.
just had a long
you or a
rant
loved one
about
has had a-
fishing, so I don't see how that's strange.
Fisher.
Have you ever had a normal
that's all I've
conversation
got.
with
Okay.
That's what I'd chime in with. I feel like all my conversations with him are
I'm done with
weird.
my prosecution, Peter.
Yuha, the floor is yours.
I mean, this is pure conjecture off of nothing. I had something stuck in my head, so yes, after talking business, because we did talk business, I didn't go in there being like, oh, you know what, we should just talk about music, even though I wasn't talking about music. I was asking about the title of a movie, and I figured GPS should know since he's been going on about Puss in Boots for 5 weeks. So my apologies for not being all work, no play.
All right, 5 votes. We'll put Yuha on the block.
Okay.
You're sure gonna ha when you don't end up on the chopping block anymore.
I'm not even sure what that means.
Yuha, even if you are the Mez, I want to keep you alive just because it's way too funny.
0 is not
Well,
enough.
for the record, if anyone knows where the distance comes from, please tell me. I'll Google it. If I've been not opening up browsers because I don't want to accidentally see things I'm not
I'm
supposed
so used to repeating words for comedic effect, and I am not comfortable with doing that right now.
That wouldn't be repeating. That
Final
would be
call.
creating a new word. I don't understand what you're saying.
Closing in 5.
I think this is probably fine.
What about
What is happening?
Nominations are closed. Good night.
On night 3, Majora drinks with Tyler to no effect. Abandoned targets Will, and Will dies. GPS learns good is winning mostly.
Efficient storytelling 101. The easiest thing to make a night go by fast is, well, let Will die. I don't actually mean it, I promise. But Will is dead. I do mean that part. Talk about it.
Well, even though I know no one cares, I will
Majora.
say I googled it and I figured out the movie's Hercules. Thanks a lot, nobody.
Oh, is Majora away from his computer?
Ah, crap.
Ah, Will, he went
I was
off.
gonna talk to Will too. Ah. All right.
Where you want to catch up?
Sure.
I think pretty good.
Well,
I think.
So I don't have to be present. All they have to do is repeat it. So as long as they think it's weird
What's-
enough, I've been
what's the
talking
word?
about Hercules. That's why I was
Oh.
asking about the movie, and that's why I said I googled it, and the movie was Hercules.
Gotcha.
Because technically, that's not in the rules that I can't say it.
Yeah.
Another rules clarification for you. This came up in chat. Technically, as long as I hear it, if somebody says it at night, that would also work. And if your
Okay.
ability hasn't acted yet, they would turn evil that night. If your ability has already acted,
It would take
There
a
was
day.
Confusion on whether or not that would work at night. So that's good.
Okay.
But yeah, I just.
What
said
are you?
about
Are you
the
bluffing as
multiplayer
anything?
people. I have not solidly bluffed as anything.
If you
Getting any information about like, the big
I'm
guy?
getting information.
Oh. Oh yeah, you are.
Excuse me.
That must mean we don't have a Poe, maybe, because
Yeah, I
they
think
probably want to
that's.
charge.
I think that tracks. I feel like we probably have an imp. Yeah, I think it's probably Imp, Fangu, or well, probably not Fangu because we haven't heard of a second outsider. So probably Imp or Nodashi. Urki could be poisoning me and making me read as good, or Yuha really, either of them.
Picked up on a slightly odd vibe.
Okay.
I would like to check in on him again.
Yeah, I'll keep
still
that.
trust Majora for now, but I could be wrong on that.
Yeah. So, yep. So I guess we'll, try to salvage whatever we have.
You want to talk with GPS or me?
Let's talk first, and then I can talk with GPS after.
Oh, okay. Russell, you want to chat?
Jacob.
I love talking.
Specific reason for this, or?
I wanted to get some potential information about like what type of role you have.
Well, I don't know.
Like if you're info or ability or.
Can you share something with me first, then? I guess.
Yes, I am either farmer, sage, or sailor.
Okay. If you happen to be the sailor, I think you might want to pick Quirky, because I am a once per game ability, and I've heard like this entire corner from me to Quirky are once per game, and it feels off. So
okay,
that's my information, I guess.
Gotcha. All right, thank you. And Petoni, could you stick around once Tyler's gone? I had a rules clarification for you.
Yeah, hi.
So the Puzzle Master ability reads that the one person is drunk even if they're still dead.
Let me pull up the Clocktower. Yes.
Are they still able to guess when dead, or is it only the drunkenness that persists when they're dead?
Only the drunkenness. Technically, the Puzzle Master is an outsider, which is why it's actually a very for an outsider role. It's very powerful and helpful.
Yeah.
But yes, on the whole, it's supposed to be more liability than helpful.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Good boy.
Shoot.
Hi, Pops.
Hi.
Infuriating.
You can't yawn. We
I
already
can
woke
yawn
up.
whenever I want. Sorry, Erky.
No. You can yawn, Father Mark. Tony cannot.
No, he cannot.
I was
He cannot.
yawning backwards.
Not.
I was exhaling sleep into the void.
Ah! Yeah.
Nominations are now open.
This is like the least nominated group.
Abandon would like to nominate Bree.
Abandon
I'm sorry.
nominates Bree. Tell us about it.
This is mostly just kind of meta play of I've heard 2 Fisherman claims, and Bree has kind of been in one of them. And we haven't executed anyone, and I feel like if Big Bad is killing people at night, that's the only source of death so far. So we need to start executing people just to like try to get Bad out, because I guess Yuha's the only other good kill, potentially, but we didn't kill him yesterday, so I feel like maybe we kill someone else, and Bree's caught in a vague, 1.5 claim. That's all I've got.
Bree, your response.
I'm a good player, but I'm also cool with dying. So it's up to you guys. I think we probably could go after Yuha, just
Oh, you would.
try to get someone who's a minion.
Is this just to get back at me for last game? Because I was so sure on you.
No, this is just because we obviously have to have the mesothelioma, whatever. So
Matt,
Okay,
I've heard.
I'm not it.
Oh.
Matt, I'm not. I can't be confirmed. I'm not yet confirmed good. I don't think, but
Right.
I do just want to say Bree has hard claim to me today.
Okay. Is she in a double claim with you, or is she not?
She's not, but she has good reason to be in a double claim with someone.
Okay, cool. I'm cool to not vote this.
Yeah, she would not be good execution.
Sounds good.
5 votes will put Bree on the block.
only doing this because you
One.
put my name out there. This is barely
Well,
spite.
who do you think is the mesothelioma then, Yuha?
I don't know.
One is not enough. Any other nominations today?
Does there
Just-
have to be one?
I want to
Almost
confirm off of
certainly
that.
is.
Have we heard rumor of any Serenovus mad or like?
They're
No.
likely still mad.
Okay, so they've either been mad the whole game or there's no Serenovus in play.
I'm mad about being a storyteller.
Oh, there could have been a
There is.
widow. There could have been a widow self-poison.
That's true.
Oh,
Then
does
we
that
wouldn't have heard
stop?
about it. Yeah,
That
because
would stop the other like townsfolk
they
from knowing.
basically become the spy.
Okay.
They see the grimoire but they don't poison any. They poison themselves and not nobody else,
Yeah.
but they see the grimoire.
Erky would like to
Um,
nominate Abandon.
Erky nominates Abandon. Tell us about it.
I've heard some information that it could either be Majora or Abandon. I've also heard some less substantiated sus against Abandon, and I also just want to go for blood. So let's get this ish rolling. Oh my gosh.
Abandon.
Okay.
Your response.
I've been trying to keep this quiet because it's kind of a powerful role, but I'm the Amnesiac. Day one was told to pick someone, picked Majora, asked Peter if it had to do anything with poisoning, was given a cool, so not so strong. Day two, I picked Russell, asked him if it had to do anything with execution, was told warmer. And then day three, I picked Will, and I actually haven't remembered to talk to Peter. So after this execution, because I don't want to interrupt the nomination, I actually do want to ask Peter on my suspicion on that.
That is a double claim.
That is a double claim.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
Amnesiac is the double claim?
Amnesiac is a double
Yes.
claim.
Is this a Legion game? I feel like this
There
is a
is
Legion
no
game.
Legion.
There's no
I know there's
Legion.
not, but I feel like there should be.
This does feel like a Legion
It's a
game with
Legion
that,
atheist
because
game.
I would not like to be killed because I'd like to figure out what my ability does. I suspect it might have to do with like immunity from execution. But if we want to execute me, like I guess I'm okay as an execution.
Are you willing to come out as Serenovus mad and be executed?
I am not Serenovus mad. I've been claiming Amnesiac since day one. I've been either soft claiming it as in a two for two or hard claiming it. I claimed it to Jacob yesterday. I've soft claimed it to Majora yesterday. I soft claimed it to you yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I've been claiming it to people consistently.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
And when I joined the call with Erky and Mark, I said I'm cool, and Peter told me I'm cool, and I was kind of hinting at that Peter gave me a cool on the Amnesiac scale.
We'll wait a second for Tyler to come back, and then we'll run the.
That's
votes.
pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
That's neat.
Nifty.
By golly.
One other additional claim, I feel very strongly that Abandon is gaslighting us all right now.
Yes,
I am really good at gaslighting people. This time I'm actually not. I'm really like I messaged Majora because I was super excited to be this role day one. I was like, I'm really excited about my role because I've wanted to see an Amnesiac game for a while.
Quirky, are you so the two
I can
players
confirm that.
thing feels pretty specific. Is that from a sage?
All right, I'm going to run the votes.
Yes.
And it looks like Tyler's last will and testament is to vote for Abandon.
Rip Tyler.
5 votes will put Abandon on the block.
Will, were you the sage?
No.
No.
1,
Father Mark, were you the
2,
sage?
3 is not
Yes.
And you heard between Majora and Abandon.
Yes.
Father. GPS nominates Quirky.
GPS nominates Quirky. Tell us about it.
I think she might be the Nodashi.
Is that on the script?
Yep.
Oh,
That is.
I think I've been getting poisoned. I'm the.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna come out with it. I'm the general. I've been getting consistently. The good has been winning every night. It's very strange for good to start the game winning. It's very strange. And the fact that the sage got killed on the first night is also very strange. Yeah, I would love to kill.
So does that feel like a Widow no dashi game?
No, I think that feels like with all the double claims that have been going on. I feel like this is a Saranovus Mazeples game with a Dashi.
That's a good point.
Yeah, and I think I strongly feel like one of my neighbors is the Nodashi.
Quirky,
if we got
your response.
Sorry.
My response is that at the very beginning of the game, I was awoken by Papa Tony and was given information that there is a widow in play. So I just want to put that out there. And if the fact that I received information like that means that I am a good player, I don't want to reveal my role because I don't want to expose my ability and have it taken away from me, and I don't want to get executed. So,
but there's no way that if there was a widow, they wouldn't execute the sage at night, because then the sage would learn the two.
Yeah, that feels.
My understanding of the sage role is that it's the demon who kills me at night, and then I learn one of the two demon things. But if I'm poisoned, as MapHack is saying, or Kevin is saying, or you have too many names, my friend, and I love all of them.
Kevin, GPS, MapHack. I'm gonna find a new one.
We can call him Connor.
Yeah.
You can call him as a Florida.
So Florida Man the Second makes a lot of sense. Even though
and
he's
we
from
haven't
Ohio.
executed anyone yet. I think we can stand to lose even a good roll.
Yes, Erky, we can stand to lose you. That's so mean.
Will, I
feel
wouldn't
bad.
use your ghost vote on this.
Yeah,
though.
well, I wouldn't use your ghost vote at all.
Oh wait, never mind.
I won't use my ghost vote, but
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool.
I'm sad that I can't use my ability as a result of this, but I'm a good roll, so I guess if you're gonna kill someone.
5 votes. We'll put Erky on the block.
Jacob, do you want to put? Oh, we have enough. Never mind.
Yeah, we got enough now.
Enough.
Frankly, I also don't like that we're coming
2,
out with the widow
3,
just now.
4.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we're not trying to tie this or break this vote at this point.
6.
We're 3
is
nominations
enough.
in.
Any other nominations?
I'm a
today?
little worried about Bree raising her hand last minute-ish. Because I've been holding my hand, like everyone else had been holding their hand, but
She might have thought Russell was on the evil team.
That's also true.
All right, yeah, I'm
Closing in 5. Nominations are closed. Erky is executed and dies, and everyone goes to sleep.
Oh no!
On night 4, Majora drinks with Bree to no effect. Abandon targets himself and dies. Russell becomes the imp. Majora is no longer widow poisoned. And GPS learns both teams are pretty even.
And then, when the cops show up, I'm basically gonna offer them coffee and be like, "Hey, what's up? What's going on?" And they're like, "Oh, somebody just called." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." And we're just gonna have a good time and laugh. So.
Well, I'll say that last night Abandon got doxxed and it got him killed. So
kind of serious. Also, K-Max is wondering if anyone wants to share their socials.
I think. Majora, you want to chat?
Oh, shoot, I was going to ask you to chat.
I want to chat.
Sure
Majora's been
thing.
trying to chat with me for like the past 3 days. So.
Oh, I see how it is.
Hello.
I got like 5 pings. Holy cow.
I got 3.
So I got my information went from good as winning to neutral last night. So executing Erky was a mistake.
Okay, but neutral.
And I think not executing
night
Abandon
4.
was also a mistake, which makes me think that you're not evil.
I am not evil. There's also another reason. There is. I have heard so someone hard claimed outsider. They gave me enough information. I kind of guessed they were the puzzle maker, and they kind of like soft confirmed that.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Puzzle Master?
So there's a chance that Father Mark could have just been drunk from the Puzzle Master.
Ooh, that's true. Oh. Or Jake. There's. Oh, that throws a whole lot of wrenches into things. Are you the Puzzle Master?
I am not. No.
Okay.
The Puzzle Master is also. I'm not gonna say their role.
Sure.
But
do you want a hard claim? It's day 4.
I might as well. I am the sailor.
Okay. Who have you drank with?
I drank with you night 1.
Interesting.
Claim, cause the other claim for Amnesiac was Russell, so I'm very suspicious of either Serenovis Amnesiac or him being bad.
I think Russell might have been Serenovist.
Okay.
And I think because I've talked to Russell and like, I mean, you know Russell better than I do, obviously, but like I've known Russell for 12 years.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a decent enough social read on him, and he seemed good from the conversations I've had with him.
Yeah, I think he's maybe trustworthy. It's too. I haven't talked with him enough to know for sure, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I trust him because I know I'm Amnesiac, and I'm actually kind of upset that I didn't get to use my ability last night, because I think I had it figured out that it was like, because I asked if it had to do with like, I forgot to ask Peter yesterday, and now it's too late, but or now it doesn't matter. But I think it had to do with like maybe the people adjacent to whoever I picked got immune from execution.
Yeah. I'll tell you, since you're dead, I'm the Fisherman, and I keep getting worried because it was like Mark and Quirky were both once per thing, and then didn't like.
That's really weird. Yeah, Bree claimed Fisherman. Bree claimed Fisherman or Chef to me, so I don't know what she is. She might be. She came out hard against Yuha's.
He could have been. It could have been Star Pass. It could have been. You know, Widow who's seen everything they need to see and is like, let me get out of this to, you know, but yeah, I did have social sus on him, but I also don't have any particular reason to be sus on him. Really. I was interested in Urki. I would like to talk to her again and find out what her role was.
Yeah.
But anyway, think about.
Hi, Tony.
Hi. How you
I have
doing?
a cat.
Nobody wants to hang out with you.
No. I'm mad. I'm mad at GPS.
Me? What did I do?
No. I'm mad at GPS.
Oh. Okay, good. Yeah, sweet. That's fine. This is a nice cat.
Oh, I have a chat request from Jacob.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Sorry. Hello.
Hi.
Are you in the middle of something? Do I need to go away?
Tony was talking to me, but since he's a storyteller, I lent him no credibility or importance whatsoever in the game, other than being a recording agent.
That's about right.
Tony,
He did
I love
compliment
you.
the cat, which I appreciate.
It's a nice cat.
I love your cat.
cats. Also, I still have your coat, by the way. Oh, somebody wants to talk to
Oh
me.
yeah, true.
Okay.
Hi.
Hey. Hercules. I don't know if that does anything.
Okay.
But
sure.
Just thought I'd do that.
Not The Lion King, but it's a pretty good movie. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
I was gonna chat with Tyler.
No, I want to chat with you.
Fisherman?
Yeah.
Have you used it yet?
I haven't yet, no.
It's day 4. You might want to.
I'm just.
Oh, we're the first ones.
Sure.
I don't know what you're saying.
Me neither. Somebody claimed to be the sage.
Hi.
Hey, I wanted to use my Fisherman ability, I guess. Just because there's sus being thrown on me for being Fisherman and not using it yet.
Sure. My advice is don't trust someone just because they're dead.
Okay. thank you, I guess.
Like,
there are bigger fish to fry.
If he is the Mazephiles, though, he's probably already used his ability, so
Yeah.
he's probably used up.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Would it ease your minds if I were to say
And
what
that's
I am?
probably why I died.
That's a cat.
Nominations
I love this cat.
are now open.
Tyler, what you got for us?
So I was the fisherman, as like I've claimed to a few people now, and P-Tony just told me not to trust someone just because they're dead.
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
implies that there's.
That would
So I
point
guess
to
it's-
abandon.
It's either me or Mark Sage Ping.
Tony,
I'm fine with putting on me,
Tony
though.
is not a trustworthy person. So,
Well, Fisherman kind
Yeah,
of has
he's
to-
also dead.
Unless Fisherman's poisoned.
Unless the fisherman is poisoned, if there is a fisherman,
That's
I am
true.
obliged to give good advice to the fisherman.
Yeah.
I think that's tame enough to trust.
Wait, I want a rules code.
Who nominated Tyler?
I did.
Rules
Yes.
question? In public, or do you want to talk?
No, mind. I figured it out.
Okay.
Did you hear the nomination?
Wait, what?
Peter?
No, I did not.
GPS nominated
I nominated Tyler.
GPS nominates Tyler. Tell us about it.
Just cuz.
So there are two
Okay.
worlds that I see. One of which is Abandon was the imp, killed himself because mistakenly killed the sage in Father Mark. And Star passed last night. That's a world. Another world that exists is that Tyler is the Nodashi and has been poisoning Mark and Majora this entire time. Father Mark and Majora. Given that it's a once per game ability, I feel pretty confident in executing this. Except that, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we kill today, yeah, I think executing today is fine because then that puts us on 5 tomorrow, where we have another execution. That's it. That's my.
as a dead person, should I
Hold
vote?
on. Let's let Tyler.
Tyler's
Tyler go.
response.
So yeah, I guess I don't know if there's a good reason not to execute me. Mainly, I'm being very suspicious of, I guess, me, Quirky, and Bree because there's apparently a lot of fisherman claims, so there's obviously sus on me, and I think Bree was another one, the fisherman, and Quirky was a once per game thing. Another thing I'm suspicious of is, I guess, Russell being potentially the big bad because of the double amnesiac between him and Abandon. I'm fine with being executed, I guess, but
I have reason to suspect that Russell is Amnesiac from talking to him. Or is not Amnesiac, is Serenovis mad as Amnesiac.
Okay.
Sorry. So I don't know what Yuha's doing.
No.
He might be bluffing as Mazephiles, but not actually.
I know
Just to create chaos.
Mazephiles.
I know you're not Mazephiles, but everyone thinks you are. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
I am shocked to end the poll.
I do want to point out that Russell and Yuha could be an evil pair.
They could, yeah.
Well,
I was also sort of thinking that with Yuha and you, but I don't know. It's hard to tell with you. I
That's
guess,
also
this
possible.
Early on.
To clarify from yesterday, killing Urki was a bad idea, and the reason, I know that because I'm the general, the reason I know that I was made drunk on night 1, which is why my information was off, probably, and so that's why good started as winning, which is what I found weird about it. But
wait, how would you have been made drunk?
Did you get drunk and not widow poison?
Potentially Sailor.
I would support.
Sailor's on the script.
I would support an execution of either Tyler or Russell today.
I heard that Tyler and Urki were suspicious of each other, so I think if you said that killing Urki tilted the balance toward evil, and the two were suspicious of each other, I think potentially executing Tyler might be a good idea if your
Majora,
information is reliable.
Where did you hear that I was suspicious of Tyler?
No, I heard that Tyler was suspicious of you.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
just
just
because
want
of
it on
all
the
the
record,
ones.
I never had sus on Tyler.
Yeah, there was a lot of ones per game in the corner, and Mark died, so I felt like it was probably Q.
Can I also
on the record that I am the preacher.
All right, Will, what were you gonna say?
on the record, Abandon claimed that Yuha was the Amnesiac, and he claimed to me that he was.
No, I didn't claim that Yuha was the Amnesiac.
Yes.
All right,
I
Tam.
never
No,
said
I claimed that I was the
So,
Amnesiac.
right now,
So-
the point of discussion is whether or not to execute
No, I'm being
Tyler.
gaslit.
So I'm going to run the votes. 4 votes will put Tyler on the block.
I'd support this, but again, I would also support Russell.
The clock hand is moving real funky for me.
2.
Like it's having odd pauses and then just like skipping to another one. I don't know what's
Scott,
going
you can
on.
try refreshing your browser. That sounds like
I've done it so many times.
Do we think Yuha is suspicious? Do we think he's the Messel whatever?
Why?
And then maybe
Yeah.
abandon Star Pass?
I just
to him?
said I'm the preacher, so
I think we do think that Yuha is bad.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, I would also.
it's
yeah,
unfounded.
I think
To
it's
remove-
reasonable to actually assume
to
that he
remove-
is bad.
To remove
Cause-
the world that Abandon was the imp and jumped, I think executing Yuha today is also a solid strategy. If someone wants to nominate
Unfounded.
him.
All right. I'll
Kevin's
nominate
like,
Yuha.
yeah, basically, I'd be down to
Bree
camp
nominates Yuha. Tell us about it.
just about anybody. So
I think we started off with the evil team accidentally killing the sage. So then Father Mark learned that it was either Abandon or who else?
Majora.
Majora. And then when we kind of were gonna nominate Abandon, we wound up nominating Urki. Then the next night, Abandon died. And we kind of suspect Yuha as the Messel or whatever because he was trying to get people to talk about music, which maybe he's fine, but I don't know.
I did that for 2 people.
I don't know, Yuha!
And I just said to everyone I'm the preacher when everyone was yelling off about things.
Who have you picked so
I
far?
will
Night
put
one,
my
I picked GPS the first night. I picked Quirky or Urky, whichever the combination is, the second night. And I picked Majora after hearing about the Mark thing the third night, just because I was curious. So far, nothing.
If
So-
we want to execute Yuha, I'll raise my hand to execute him and use my ghost vote. If there's no other town people who are willing to, but
Wait.
I would like
Hold
to
on.
hold my ghost vote.
I do want to say, if we trust Urki, then there's a widow, and therefore, that it could be Widow Mazephiles or Widow Serenovis. But either way, if it is Widow Serenovis, then Yuha would not be the Serenovis or the Mazephiles.
You don't think Yuha's the Mazephiles, even if there's a widow Mazephiles? I'm just curious to hear your reasoning.
I'm saying it's possible, but I don't know.
I feel like Yuha is either the Mazephiles or the Serenovis, trying to pretend that he's the Mazephiles and being like, "Well, I've already used my ability," kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's my gut, but I'm totally fine.
But then how could I claim preacher?
For the sake of time, I'm going to run votes.
Does anybody else
4
claim
votes will
preacher?
put Yuha on the block.
Meaning,
Nobody else out there is preaching.
Yuha,
it up.
we saw you stab
I'm
that
bringing
guy
the
in the
good word.
street.
I'm bringing
What-
the good
what
word
if
to
I
the
I'm
said
sorry,
that?
Yuha.
No,
2,
Bree, I don't think you are sorry.
I'm not sorry.
And 4
I'm
is
I'm not sorry.
When
Any other
nominations are a
nominations today?
two-way streak, I nominate Bree.
Yuha nominates Bree. Tell us about it.
Admittedly, I have not been very good at gathering information. At least when it comes to Bree. But I will say, considering that I've at least been checking people for minion things, I mean, Urki's dead. I checked Majora yesterday, and he's not a minion at the very least. I guess he could be, I don't know, bad person, like the biggest of the bad, according to Mark. And then I was going to check Bree today for her minioness, but she's trying to stop it.
Wait, but doesn't Preacher not learn who Minion is? The Minion just doesn't use their ability that night?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I would get told.
No.
The
Oh.
minion gets told.
I just thought I was doing bad this whole time, so I could have poisoned them this whole time.
Yeah.
Bree and Abandon could also be the chef one, potentially, if we think Abandon's evil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ah, this blew my mind.
All right, Bree, your response.
I'm fine with dying, but it's just up to the town if they think it's worth killing Yuha or me. I think either one would probably be good for the town, unless Yuha's telling the truth and he is the preacher. because we wouldn't want to lose that.
I'm more convinced to vote you or to keep Yuha on the block, but
Yeah.
Oh, Bandon.
And I would.
I don't like
say
that Abandon is convinced of that.
How dare you ditch me in this time of need?
I don't like that Abandon is convinced of that either, but if Bree is what she claimed to me, I would be far happier with her staying alive.
Oh, you just want to live in a happy world full of pixies and sailormen.
Yuha, I'm so glad you're here.
Well,
Also,
be even gladder by raising your hand so I don't
Here
die.
at the end of all things, I am glad that you are here.
Even gladder.
Yuha, I'm glad that you
Reclaim something to
exist.
you.
Huh?
4
Somebody raised
votes
their hand.
will tie. 5
Hey,
votes will
Russ?
put Bree on the block.
Russell? Lower
Why
hand.
is
Come on, hand.
I don't understand.
Well, just put up a hand, mate.
They could reclaim something special to you.
That's a ghost vote, Yuha.
Who's
I'm
asking?
not going to use my ghost vote.
I'm asking. Tyler is asking Jacob.
Tyler.
Choose not.
Yeah, Bree claimed a role that I think we should leave alive. For
Bad?
reasons.
Closing nominations in 5.
Hey, Will, what were you?
Wait, isn't
Ebola.
Bree totally my 3 for 3 with Bree total? Okay, wait.
Majora nominates Russell.
Majora nominates Russell. Tell us about it.
This is partially to buy time. Russell looks like he just figured something out, so you can use your defense to, like, if you want to share with the town. If not, we can just pass on this and not vote.
Or Russell, you can nominate Majora. Get back at him.
Russell, you response.
I don't think I can explain.
Russell, mate.
Why, Russell?
I've known Russell since high school, and this feels like a really good social read. So I'm like, oh gosh, I want to vote him because he might be lying, but
Russell.
I'm not going to waste a ghost vote, obviously.
We can vote him out tomorrow if needed.
Well, here's an idea. So I voted for Bree out of spite and because she could be a minion. However, if we recall back a day when Mark was slaughtered at night and he
Brutally.
saged it, there was 2 people he pinged. Why are we going for the nominator here or the nominatee here instead? Because he was the other of the duo.
Mainly because I still haven't ruled out that it's not a
That's an
Nodashi world
imp-
where
Oh,
Tyler's
that's
a
also
Nodashi.
true. Oh, that's
why I
valid.
nominated him
I'm
today.
just saying that it makes
And,
more sense.
and there's
to
also
him
like a
to
totally
die.
valid world where it's an imp jump from me. Like I can accept that.
So I'd rather kill someone I think is a minion than that's my second best bet.
Yes, because you win
Totally
the game
fair.
by killing the minions.
Well,
5 votes will put Russell on the block.
There's a good chance with my Fisherman information that, yeah, there is an imp, so killing minions might be good.
Fellas, this cat is still on my lap, and I've never been happier in my entire life.
You
I
are
am
so
so
bad.
happy for you.
Can we get
Zero's not
cat
enough.
cam before night hits?
Closing in
Find the
5.
cat.
Although it's night.
You have
Russell,
5
nominate
seconds.
Majora.
Let me see.
Russell, Majora.
Russell nominates GPS.
Okay,
Russell
well, that's
nominates
a different
GPS. Tell us about it.
What?
Why?
Cat
Be-
cam.
Because
Oh.
I'm an amnesiac and know about how people's abilities do and don't work,
Oh,
I have asked Peter questions which would lead me to believe that the information I'm getting as amnesiac would mean that GP0's role isn't disabled from night 1. I don't know why that makes him guilty.
At most, that would mean that Yuha's the Nodashi, which means we should kill him.
Yeah. I'm on
He's
board
already
with that.
dead, though.
Yeah,
I'm not
no, he's
already
not dead
dead.
yet.
Wait,
He's not dead
I'm-
yet.
I'm on trial,
My
but
body has not even been burnt yet.
Russell, the most likely explanation for your if you think your ability is malfunctioning, then really the only source of poison on the script are the Widow, which you could have been Widow poisoned.
I don't think I've been poisoned.
How would you know?
Sounds like something that somebody's poisoned would say.
That's kind of the thing, is you can't really know that.
Uh-oh,
And if
you
so-
rage quit.
If so, Russell, then how am I poisoning you?
I don't know that you're poisoning. I
It's actually just a rage refresh.
I would like to rage refresh.
I totally understand that I've been, like, day 1 I was kind of quiet. Day 2, I nominated Erky.
You
and
quiet?
Day 3, I nominated
That was
Tyler.
a big fat mistake.
Well,
It was a
Right,
mistake.
because
It
you
was a mistake. We shouldn't have killed Erky.
Blame it
My
on the-
information changed dramatically after we killed Erky.
Blame it.
All right. 4 votes will tie. 5 votes will put GPS on the block.
You can execute me tomorrow if you'd like. I think right now we've got a minion on the block, and we should leave it at that.
I think we have a minion on the block
but
too.
If it's me, I either want to kill Tyler or Russell tomorrow.
He's
with
just
Bree as
one.
a close other
It's not enough.
consideration.
Those are nominations in 5.
I'm also leaning toward Tyler or Russell tomorrow.
We have two executions left, so we're looking.
Nominations are closed. Yuha is executed and
You
dies.
killed a preacher.
And
How
I would
nice
like to
of you.
offer my sincere congratulations to everybody because we get to keep playing.
This is such a Peter
On night 5, Majora drinks with Tyler, making him drunk. Russell targets Jacob, and Jacob dies. GPS learns good is winning.
I will do it for you.
I'm a little goblin.
All right. Well, thank you all for all that so much. Guess what? Jacob was away from his computer. That killed him. That's
Never leave the
unfortunate. Yeah, that's right. If you stand up from your seat, you might die. Talk about it.
By the computer.
What if you're already dead?
By the computer.
Then you can leave. That's
This
fine.
is-
I can't stop you anymore.
This is the worst person to get away from.
help me understand my role. Because the number of abilities that have been disabled has been changing, and I don't know what that means for you thinking that your role was disabled night 1 and then not disabled later.
Sure. So,
Minion, that I would be notified on the success. I was playing like a fool. I didn't clarify that rule when it came to preaching. Apparently, preachers don't know when their message works. Who would have thought?
Oh man, who did you say that you did again for your teammates?
GPS, Erky, and Majora. And I was gonna pick you if I didn't die.
3, 2, 2.
Gotcha. Okay. 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 That is very useful amnesiac information.
Well, I'm no longer mad as them.
You're
what
no
I'm
longer-
telling
oh,
you,
okay.
I'm thinking that I'm
Oh.
talking to you now because Sarah Novus is dead.
I know what happened. Yuha was the Serenovus.
Probably.
Yeah, because I just got word, general stuff, good is winning again. Good. Okay, this makes me want to kill Tyler. I want to kill Tyler.
Help me understand why, and then I'll vote yes because I don't like killing.
Okay,
my brother.
yeah. So two would mean 2 people were poisoned or drunk. 3 would mean that 2 people were poisoned and 1 person was drunk, which would wait.
Hi, Peter.
Hi.
I'm all by myself.
Are you buying potions from the potion shop?
I am buying potions from the potion seller, but they're too strong for anyone who's not a beast.
You could take it. If I was a potion seller, I would sell you all my potions.
I'm referencing a dumb meme, Peter.
I know. Me too. I'm
okay. Good.
I'm riffing.
Gosh. This has gone very interestingly. I maybe should have waited 1 more day before killing myself.
Surprised you had as long as you had after killing a sage.
I am too. That's what made me like press the panic button. But
We'll see. We'll see. Game's not over
Yeah.
till it's over.
True.
But they just go around saying,
But it could be Russell and Yuha.
It was kind of weird how hard people were fighting to keep Yuha off the block when he wasn't the big bad.
Yeah. It's tough sell. Also, the deductions, the deductive reasoning goes so fast in this game for me that I'm everybody needs to just shut up and let me process what I'm Say that one more time.
Shut up! Sorry.
Shut up! Thanks, Papa Tony.
After the game ends, I always realize, like, oh, I should have recognized that or that, or... But, like, there's too much going on, like you said, you don't process all of it when it's first happening.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's pretty much all the information that I have.
Sorry, I was in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Jacob's been gone all day, and I've just been trying to talk to him.
So Town, I have news.
I didn't get anything done today.
Town, I have news. Yesterday we killed Yuha the Cerenovus. Because the person who was mad just came out to me with his information. And also I got information that Good was winning again. So that almost absolutely confirms that Yuha was a minion. He was not the imp hop target.
I don't believe your information.
Well, you're a minion, so...
I mean, you can claim that as much as you want, but I know what I am.
Can I put this out here real fast? That Majora and I were whispering last night, and he told me that Will claimed something else other than Gollum.
Yes.
And that he heard of a puzzle master being in play, which wouldn't line up with Will's information. So I'm a little bit weird about Majora again. I thought Majora was good, and that Mark might have been made drunk or poisoned, like maybe he was the widow poison target. But now I'm a little bit confused.
I mean, so Majora has... Majora, do you want to come out with your role now?
I'm not sure now. I can explain the Will thing. First, someone told me they heard that Will was an outsider. So first day I chatted with Will, he said, yes, I'm an outsider. And he said something along the lines of something like getting information. So I looked at the outsiders that could get information. I figured, okay, that sounds like a puzzle master. And I said, okay, so you're puzzle master. I'll let you know if I hear of anyone that'll be drunk. And he said, okay, thank you, I appreciate it. So like he didn't come right out and claim it, but it seemed like he was implying that he was puzzle master.
Okay, that's my misunderstanding over text, but that makes sense. Okay, cool.
Majora, have you approached any people that you've interacted with and informed them that something may be amiss?
I have to 2 people.
Was I one of them?
You were not.
Oh, good, because I forgot.
Nominations are open, correct?
Yes. Yeah, I might not have said that.
Russell,
Nominations are
can
open.
you claim anything?
Yeah, I can claim Mathematician.
Okay. Have you learned anything interesting about that through that?
I'm trying to figure out a spike in my numbers right now that may indicate I was drunk one night. Majora, did you ever drink with me?
I did not.
Spiky boy.
Oh, you're the sailor, Majora?
Yes.
Okay. I haven't heard that at all. And Bree, do you have any claims? Because I was hoping to get that from Jacob, but then he just left the entire day, and I was just sitting here waiting for him to come back.
Oh no.
GPS nominates Tyler.
Jacob, you're muted.
GPS nominates Tyler.
GPS is
Tell us about
or
it.
Jacob.
So I still would like the world to be cleared of Nodashi. And even because I'm like Russell, I'm having difficulty trying to make the mathematician numbers make sense unless
Have you considered maybe
one of the options
is the wrestling of an evil person?
Well, yeah, Tyler, I think Russell would be next on my list of people to execute. So tomorrow. But you're a spent fisherman, and I think it just really helps make sure that Father Mark wasn't poisoned.
I think at this point, in my defense, it's a bit too late to be killing people who you think are likely town, and I haven't heard anything about Bree, so I'm really suspicious of her. And I'm also the ability saying like don't trust people just because they're dead makes me think either there's an imp or abandon, because being talkative is bad, and so I think there's more suspicious people than me that should potentially be nominated today.
Fighting for his
problem
life.
with that The problem with that is that information about not trusting dead people came from you.
True.
I guess.
And I don't necessarily trust you.
I don't know.
We could
There's
also...
we haven't heard a reason for Russell's mathematician to go wrong. We haven't heard a reason for... I haven't heard anything about Bree, it feels like, besides the fact that she
The only
was
two
either
people's
chef...
roles I don't have any clue on are Quirky and Bree.
Same. Chef or I think I heard that she was either chef or I forget what the other one was.
She claimed chef or fisherman to me day one, and
which
fisherman is
I'm
Jacob,
fisherman,
or chef
Jacob's
is Jacob. Blah.
Yeah, I'm fisherman, Jacob's chef, and somehow Jacob heard that Bree is something interesting. After I had already claimed chef.
I'm sorry, Bree, if this is the wrong play, but given that there's a widow, unless Father Mark and Quirky were on the evil team, and
I mean, Mark has a book.
Father Mark might have been the widow. Oh, this is hard. But I think
yeah,
if
this
there
is
is
also
a widow,
long.
If there's a widow at this point, I don't think it matters. Bree, and I think it's too late for it to have an impact. So again, sorry, Bree, if this is the wrong play, but I will take full responsibility for that. Bree's the farmer.
Okay.
Why is that important?
And Quirky was the Raven Keeper, which was a huge mistake to kill. Actually, no, Quirky was not evil because my information changed that good was not winning after she died. So I don't think that she's evil.
And then you got that good was winning today after
Yuha died.
Okay.
Correct.
Well,
that's really interesting.
Why does Farmer warrant that secrecy?
They're trying to get killed in the night.
Yeah, if you kill Farmer in the night, then the farmer role passes on to another good player.
It's a
so
chain confirmation.
It clears people in a row. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bree, are you farmer or?
Yeah, I'm the farmer.
Okay.
That's why I just said that I knew that Bree was something important because I wanted her killed. Also, sorry I was late back. I got a splinter in my foot and I was trying to deal with it.
Oh,
sorry.
No worries.
Shoot!
Okay.
I'm gonna run the votes. 3 votes will put Tyler on the block.
Majora and CP is a soldier.
I meant to put my hand back down. I'm sorry. I genuinely meant to put my hand back down.
Should I vote?
Your hand wasn't up though, was it?
No.
Until
No, I was panicking, clicking on my screen, and then realized like, oh crap, the spacebar didn't whisper because I was going to whisper Majora.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the app is acting funny.
Any other nominations today?
Tyler nominates GPS.
Tyler nominated me.
Tyler nominates GPS. Tell us about it.
So I think Bree is like a believable enough story. I don't like the fact that Abandon, Russell, and GPS 3 people voted for me. And Abandon was dead, which lines up with my don't trust the dead information. I believe Russell was maybe, I don't know. I don't know about Russell, but just GPS and Abandon together when Abandon's the only vocal dead person. I'm told not to trust the dead people. It just seems weird.
I've been vocal dead because Amnesiac is a powerful role, but
GPS's response.
So I did say that you guys can kill me today, but I'm gonna throw Tyler's defense right back out there. It's not a good idea to kill someone who you think might be townsfolk. I do agree. Like Yuha being next to me with the chef 1 looks super suspicious, and I don't think we've nailed that down yet, which does give me some concern. However, I feel like I'm sorry. 1 second.
Oh. abandoning his post.
Wait, you said? Why did you say my name? Excuse me.
He just shows up in Tyler's cam, and it's like, oh my gosh!
Where did
He
go?
doesn't even know where I am. How did he find me?
So I'd like to say, while there's
a
lull, that I have been a non-vocal dead because I don't know what's going on.
Same, honestly.
Right, but your info was like the most critical thing for like suspecting this whole imp jump world, right? So just because you clammed up,
I'm
doesn't
so
mean
sorry about
that.
that. My neighbor locked herself out, and she decided she wanted to tell me about it.
Make us suffer.
But so I think that a fisherman is a much better kill over someone who's claiming general. And I mean, I've admitted my mistakes because again, my information has told me when I've been wrong in the plays that I've made. Killing Urki was wrong. Killing Yuha was correct. And I've helped to. I mean, I've orchestrated helped to orchestrate both of those things. And I've come out and been completely upfront with people when I was wrong and when I've been right. So I think that Tyler is a much better kill for today. It helps eliminate world, and granted, killing me helps eliminate worlds as well. But we already have him on the block. Sorry.
You
have an ongoing ability.
Yeah, ability.
Yeah. I'm aware that I look suspicious, so if you guys think that killing me is better than having me in Final 3, I will absolutely respect Town's decision to do that. But I feel like we probably still have 2 evil left alive, and that gives me concern for going into Final 3.
All right, 3 votes will tie, 4 votes will put GPS on the block.
Urki, when did you find out that there was a widow?
1.
At the very beginning of the game. P20 woke me up.
Is there a reason you didn't out that real quick?
Because I basically looked up stuff online about how to play well, and it said don't let this information out right away just in case you can get like other information. So if there was somebody claiming like that they're the heretic or whatever, I know that can't be the case.
That's fair. That makes sense.
Final call for nominations, closing in 5.
And
let's let this go through.
Yuha would nominate Majora, but you
can't. Brianna nominates.
No, sorry. Nominations are closed. Tyler is executed and dies, and everyone goes to sleep.
On night 6, Majora drinks with Bree and makes himself drunk. Russell targets Majora, and GPS learns tough call, but probably good.
A spider. I'm trying to get away from that topic.
Okay, so I would pick a snake.
Would you prefer the topic of death?
Yes.
Specifically,
actually, no.
Majora's death.
Oh.
Oh, whack.
Oh.
So whack.
Whoa. Guys, it's Bree.
People really needed the help.
It's Bree.
Whack-a-mole.
It's Bree.
Like, Majora was, like, I think Father Mark was widow poisoned.
Yeah.
Because we know Tyler was not the Nodashi, for a fact.
Well, if there was a widow poisoning, the only person of these 3 that's capable of doing a play like that would be Kevin.
Poisoning the sage that's not isolated to me, no. And I think I'm trying to figure out. I think that means that Abandon was also evil because Russell's confirmed. I think Russell's confirmed to be good, given that he was Serenova's mad the whole game until we executed Yuha.
Where does
Majora's leaving me on red?
I think Bree and Yuha and Abandon are our evil team.
But what about a song?
Allow being off come from.
I have a song. Let's nominate Bree.
Oh, I'm definitely good.
Who's gonna nominate me 100%?
I don't know if I should nominate Kevin or Russell, because Russell was in a double, claim.
Because of the Serenovus.
Oh, Serenovus.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's Bree or Russell, but I'm just
I'm more inclined to believe Russell. I'm kind of suspicious of GPS and Bree.
Yeah, I am as well. Because, like, why would Russell be Sarah mad the entire game if Yuha wasn't the Sarah and just rather than like because if he wasn't given bluffs immediately, like just saying screw it, I'm gonna pretend to be Mez so that people think that I've got the person out of the way. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so confusing.
Because Yuha and Russell are kind of confirming each other, so I feel like they're either both good or both evil.
He could have been a minion leading to the chef one, but this game.
This is not at all not as easy as the first game we played tonight.
My foot hurts. GPS. Hey Peter.
We're speculating as to whether or not the imp had off themselves and moved to another player, and whether or not this has happened more than once tonight, specifically twice, and you know, just highlighting and showcasing how not good I am at this game.
Buddy, you make this game. Full stop.
Oh, thanks, man.
I was gonna say you make it better, but you just make it.
I bring the chaos wherever I go.
And I are all evil? Because I think that's the
Would
only way
that
that
be
would
all
work too.
I don't know. The widow could have chosen the chef again.
We could be evil together.
That's true. But operating off of the information
Especially
I
if
have,
you're two.
Bree is the most likely target.
I think Russell has
But
to
if
be
Widow
evil
shows
as
chef, then my number of information malfunctions would have gone from 2 to 1 when Jacob died, and it's still 2.
No.
Sorry.
It doesn't matter if you're dead or not, you're still poisoned.
that how that
Majora, who
works?
did you drink with yesterday?
Bree.
Wait.
Bree. And you died. And you died.
Wait,
Which
if
means you
Majora
weren't
is-
drunk. That means she wasn't drunk, which means you almost certainly selected an evil player.
Oh.
Who wasn't drunk?
Majora. Majora chose Bree
Majora
last
was
night?
drunk because he died.
Right.
But is,
Which
how can the
I don't-
sailor die?
If he drinks with himself and makes himself drunk.
Or if the storyteller decides that the sailor is drunk instead of the other person he's drinking with is drunk.
So each day there's a 50-50 chance that I am drunk and I can die then, because my can't die ability wouldn't work if I'm drunk.
Right. So, Occam's razor. It is certainly likely,
razor
or
is
it's certainly
out of it.
possible that Russell has been bluffing Sarah mad the entire game, but then someone else would have come out and been like, "No, but I was mad all of those days."
Yeah.
Right? Unless you think that the Sarah is like the Sarah would have to be me or Russell or Bree, if you think that that's true.
Oh, so you
which
goes
I
back
don't
to
think
the
it
three
is.
of you that are alive.
How
great.
So
That has
well, no,
been
I'm
written
saying
this
that if you
entire
believe
time.
that someone is still mad and hasn't come out to be like, no, Russell, that's not true, then you must
I'm
believe that
mad.
the Sarah is still alive.
I'm mad at all of you for killing me.
Russell
Bree-
nominates Bree. Oh.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
nominations are open. Go for it.
Spaghetti.
I think we both tried to nominate each other potentially.
Yeah, I was gonna nominate you. Because I think Kevin's pushing a little too hard to defend you.
Oh.
Sorry.
I feel like
Let me grab
like Kevin's either minion trying to push on Bree to earn. Wait, no. Why would he be pushing on Bree?
This is coming from the player who, after he died, Tyler was told not to trust dead players. So I don't.
No,
think
for
this
sure.
is anything Abandoned says.
Okay, yeah, don't trust me. Okay,
What about
I mean, says the
I
person
died
who is
after
evil
you?
twin in the past and has been like pushing.
All right, Bree and Russell nominated each other. Who gets to go first will be based on a coin flip. Russell, do you want heads or tails?
I want tails,
You
because
want
tails
tails.
never fails.
Well, 50% of the time.
Hey, he's right. All right,
Tails
Russell nominates Bree. Tell us
Never
about
fails. For all of the discussion we just had, but I can't reiterate because I'm stupid.
it. All right,
I don't think
Bree,
you're
your response.
Harsh on yourself, buddy.
I am sus on Bree though.
Is that the three? They're raising their hand.
Yeah, the other two
I
people.
think Erky's good, so I'm really confused why she's voting this.
We need 4 votes on this, guys.
Because I kind of
four.
led,
Yeah.
like, executing her.
I'm putting my hand up in case somebody puts their hand down.
My defense
Bree's defense.
is that I'm definitely a good player. I've been trying to get low-key executed because I feel like that's a little bit safer than dying at night and then losing someone else who has a stronger ability. Other people have said that it's better to die during the night so then you can clear someone else, but I don't know. So I don't have any proof for you guys, but I just know I'm good. So it's either definitely Russell and GPS, or they both could be evil because we could have
But
stuff
you
worse.
answer a farming question to us.
Here's the world.
Yes.
Here's the world that I think makes the most sense. Yuha's the Saranovus. He was making Russell mad basically the entire game. Bree was the widow, and I don't know who she poisoned, frankly, but that would make Abandon the imp, who, when he died, he star passed, and Peter chose that would go to Bree. That would make sense. They would be able to work together to kill Father Mark, since Father Mark wouldn't have been poisoned because he saw Abandon.
But there's a world where we've heard from Majora that Will might have been Puzzle Master. I don't know why he'd be continuing to claim Golem in that world.
Which is not right. Which is not right.
Yeah. So
I think Will is Golem.
I think this just makes sense.
Will told me Golem from the beginning.
Okay,
Wait,
so
Will,
no Puzzle Master drunk.
So Will, you are Gollum?
Yes.
Okay. That
All right.
clears some stuff out.
2 votes
That makes Jacob
will be enough to
Schmeagol.
put Bree on the block.
That makes Jacob Schmeagol.
1,
I hate that so much.
2, 3.
I
Here's
have had
another thing I should
2
say is
horrible
that
games and
GPS
nothing was worse than that sentence.
pushed me in my ability when I did.
Any other nominations?
Bree nominates Russell.
Bree nominates Russell. Tell us about it.
I just think it's a little bit odd that GPS isn't putting any pressure at all on Russell. So I feel like if GPS was the big bad, he'd probably be trying to throw sus on both of us. But I don't know.
I do too. I would put my hand up if I had a ghost vote.
Russell, your response.
I don't know why I'm turning this around and going with your logic, but I haven't thrown GPS under the bus at all either. I think it's been pretty clear that both of us think it's you the whole time.
I mean, you did nominate me that one day, but I don't.
Sure, that was mostly for time and because I had a moment where I thought you might have been changing powers, but
Historically, GPS holds no grudges.
Yeah. But either way, we can't.
Never heard
nominate
of a grudge.
GPS, so.
I think it's interesting that the 3 players that have been pegged as evil, Abandon, Bree, and Yuha, are all like, yeah, this seems like a good idea.
So GPS is the only one who could. GPS is the only one with a nomination left.
Yeah, now I'm.
Russell was the one who nominated Bree, and there's no explanation for his mathematician changing.
Now I'm
once.
really worried
He
that
has to be
GPS is the
evil.
big bad and that he's
GPS
keeping
isn't
suspicion off
executing
himself.
I legitimately
So
think
we
it
have
is
to go with Bree's
GPS.
vote.
What if we
Jacob,
all
we
do
can't nominate him
breathing
now.
exercises to calm down?
Bree's
I
vote
have
is the
no
only
reason, but I think it's
thing.
GPS.
Here's the thing, like, I mean,
I would
Tyler,
say-
it's fine that you have your hand up, but no one else can raise their hand. Otherwise, Evo can just tie. Because
I'm
Bree and Yuha still
True.
have their votes.
Oh, we could tie it, and then we could. Oh, but we
No.
can't nominate.
No,
GPS.
we
Let's
can't.
I think
tie
Kevin
it.
can nominate himself.
No,
This
no
is
time.
last regardless. It's either last execution or
We
last kill.
have to execute Bree.
I say go with Russell because I'm definitely good. So we have a 1 in 2 chance. That's my call to the good team.
All right.
It's assuming that we trust that you're good, but fair.
Yeah, it depends on who you trust more.
Running the votes. 4 votes will tie. 5 will
Come
put
on,
Russell
Jacob.
on the block.
Yuha, use your ghost.
I don't think I legitimately think it's GPS.
Jacob, don't
One.
raise your hand if you think it's me. 'cause
I mean, it's too
Kill
late.
Russell.
It's GPS, right?
Yeah,
I
it's too
can't
late.
nominate.
Nominations
we've
are over
lost.
at this point.
Yeah.
2 is not enough.
GPS, nominate yourself.
GPS,
Nominate
do you want to
yourself.
I'm
nominate
not
yourself?
nominating myself.
Nominate yourself.
All right, the day
Nominate
is
yourself.
over. Bree is
Nominate
executed
yourself.
and dies. And I would like to offer my sincere congratulations to everybody because we get to keep playing. No, to the evil team.
Yeah.
Wow.
GPS, Russell, and like something else.
Not me.
Maybe.
GPS.
No.
Can I guess?
That's right.
Yes.
GPS
Guess.
the general and Russell the
Oh.
imp.
GPS.
Oh wait, no, that's not right. GPS was
Oh,
the
no.
general. Russell was originally your widow, who was revealed to Urki and poisoned. Who did you poison again? Oh yeah, you poisoned Majora, the sailor. So for most of the night, so fun story. Majora picked GPS on night 1. So GPS, you are correct. You were drunk. However, by the time I talked to you, Majora was poisoned, so you were not drunk anymore. Good was winning at the beginning in my read. I think that's pretty typical. But you know, I mean, that's interpretation. We also had Father Mark, who was the sage who got an accurate reading on either Majora or Abandoned the Imp was the big bad. We had Tyler the Fisherman, who asked for advice the day after the Star Pass. If it had been before the Star Pass, I would have said that the town should execute today because you had intel on either Abandoned or Majora. But the Star Pass just happened, so I said don't trust the dead. We had Bree the farmer, who I guess was suspicious. We had Yuha the Mezephiles.
What a surprise!
Who had the word Hercules. Majora figured that out. On day 4, he came to a private call with me and said, Hercules, 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 Hercules. But then Yuha got executed, so Majora did not
thanks,
turn.
Majora, for keeping me alive there.
That was...
I tried it.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Majora. You were almost on the winning team.
We also had Jacob the chef, who learned a 1 on Russell and Yuha, and Will, our very first golem. Thank you very much.
Second golem.
Do we have one before?
The first
Yeah,
one
we
was
had a
Cassie.
golem in the last week.
Yesterday.
Cassie was before.
Or last week, rather.
Last week.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't
How did we let Russell's vote pass when we knew that the mathematician couldn't happen? He had
Honestly,
to be evil.
I wasn't.
really
I wasn't thinking too hard about it.
That was the one
also,
foolproof thing we had.
At that point in the game.